I wanted to talk to you about the importance of reflecting as a leader. I mean, it's mentioned quite often and people go, yeah, of course I do. But actually, when we work with clients initially, and it's great, well done, the fact that they reached out and they can see the power of having a coach or a mentor. But quite often they say that they do reflect. But when we do some sessions with them, when we have a chat with them, we find out that actually they're all too busy. They're cramming as much as they can, trying to be productive and all of that. And they do not put that in their diary. They don't make time to take a step back. And this is what I'm saying. So when I say take time to reflect as a leader, what I mean by that is you really need to map out your week and say, right, okay, it's going to be quite busy, but I need some downtime. I need to percolate on what happened. I need to process the meetings I've just been in. I'm working on a project this week. Let's put some time aside. And quite often leaders tell us that that seems like it's unproductive, a waste of time. But I would argue against that and say, look, if you don't reflect, if you don't take a step back from all that action and that busyness, what tends to happen is you end up in a feedback loop. You end up trying to do the same things, expecting a different outcome. That famous Einstein quote. Yeah, and sometimes it feels uncomfortable to reflect and to think back how I was in that meeting, or wow, that piece of feedback didn't go so well, and it can make you feel deeply uncomfortable or feel vulnerable. But if you don't take that time out to reflect and to think about these things, you can't improve, you can't learn experientially, you can't then think, okay, let's put some actions in place. If I was to do it differently next week, how would that look? And that's why it's really important to have colleagues, a trusted peer, someone that you look up to, a coach and a mentor, because if you don't have partners to bounce those ideas off, or people to challenge you in a safe, controlled way, then it's just more difficult to grow and learn and develop yourself as a leader.